Brittany Cartwright's new man's information are beginning to surface. After years of dating and having a kid together, Brittany and Jax have broken up. Thanks to Kristen Doubt, some details regarding Brittany's new partner are now becoming public. Details about Brittany Cartwright's new man are shared by Kristen Doubt. One thing about Brittany's new partner is that her buddy Kristen Doubt approves. Given that hardly many people liked Jax after the way he had been treating her for years, that is fantastic news. What Kristen said was as follows: "She has a truly wonderful person in her life, and I am completely smitten. Since her ex-husband left her, she has dated other individuals, and I don't approve of them. He is very family-friendly, which is fantastic news," Kristen continued. Cruz is the son of Brittany Cartwright and her ex-husband, Jax Taylor. I hope this new man is getting along with Cruz. Additionally, Brittany was seen out with this new boyfriend. This new guy, who is he? Although Brittany hasn't disclosed the identity of the new man, it was made public that this was the date she was seeing out on Thursday. However, Kristen Doubt revealed one significant fact about him. Brittany's guy turns out to be a single father. With a son and someone who knows what it's like to be a single parent, it may be fantastic for her. Brittany needs a caring man in her life after everything she has been through over the previous few years. Although Brittany and Jax's divorce isn't official yet, it is likely to occur as early as October. Her admirers want her to simply go on with her life. Brittany did talk about the changes in her life, saying that Cruz has supported her through everything, and that she spends a lot of time with him to be happy. They enjoy spending time together and lounging by the pool. The Bravo universe has been buzzing ever since Brittany Cartwright, the Kentucky sweetheart who won over viewers with her big heart and Southern charm on Vanderpump Rules and The Valley, was spotted stepping out with a mysterious new man following her split from Jax Taylor. Fans who followed Brittany's roller coaster relationship with Jax, the highs, the heartbreaks, and the unforgettable on-screen blow-ups, were shocked to see her moving on so quickly. But now, new details about Brittany's rumored new beau are finally starting to surface, and the picture they paint is nothing short of intriguing. A night out that sparked the rumors. It all began with a grainy photo snapped outside a trendy West Hollywood lounge. Brittany, looking radiant in a curve-hugging black dress with her signature smile, was seen laughing and holding hands with a tall, broad-shouldered man with salt and pepper hair. The picture quickly circulated on social media, leaving fans scrambling to uncover the identity of Brittany's companion. At first, speculation ran wild. Some thought he might be a businessman, others a Hollywood producer. But sources close to Brittany have since revealed that her new man isn't a reality star, an actor, or anyone with Bravo ties, and that might be exactly why she's drawn to him. Meet the mystery man. According to insiders, Brittany's new flame is Daniel Dan Mercer, a 38-year-old Nashville-based entrepreneur who runs a boutique hospitality company specializing in upscale restaurants and bourbon bars. While he's successful in his own right, Dan isn't interested in chasing fame, which friends say is a refreshing change for Brittany. Dan is a true Southern gentleman, one insider shared. He treats Brittany with so much respect. After everything she's been through, it's nice to see her with someone who just adores her without all the ego and drama. Why he's different from Jax. Comparisons to Jax Taylor were inevitable, and Brittany's friends haven't been shy about noting the differences between the two men. Jax, with his brash personality and infamous reputation for cheating scandals, often clashed with Brittany's softer nature. Dan, on the other hand, is described as grounded, low-key, and deeply family-oriented. Dan's not interested in being a reality star, another source said. He doesn't care about the spotlight. He just wants to make Brittany laugh and be there for her and Cruz, her son with Jax. For Brittany, that stability may be exactly what she's been craving after years of chaos. The sweet gesture that won her over. Rumor has it that Brittany and Dan first connected at a charity event in Nashville earlier this year. Brittany, who has been splitting her time between Los Angeles and Kentucky since her split from Jax, was attending the event to support a children's hospital fundraiser. Dan, one of the event sponsors, struck up a conversation with her over their shared love of Kentucky bourbon. She wasn't expecting anything romantic, a friend revealed. But then he surprised her a week later by sending her a care package of Kentucky treats, bourbon balls, her favorite snacks from home, and even a handwritten note telling her how much he enjoyed talking with her. That old-school charm totally melted her heart. How he fits into her life now. Brittany has been cautious about introducing anyone new into her son Cruz's life, but sources say Dan has been incredibly respectful of her boundaries. He hasn't met Cruz yet, but he's made it clear he's in no rush, the insider explained. He told Brittany, "Your son is your world, and I'd never want to step into that until you're ready." That patience really touched her. Her friends are equally impressed. Kristen Doubt, who's always had Brittany's back, reportedly told producers, "I love this guy for her. He's calm, he's kind, and he's not trying to stir up drama. It feels like he's the opposite of everything Jax ever was." Fans react to the news. Once news of Dan's identity broke online, fans of Vanderpump Rules and The Valley were quick to share their reactions. Many applauded Brittany for finding someone seemingly more stable and respectful. She deserves this glow-up. Dan sounds like a real man, not another Jax 2.0. If he's not chasing cameras, then he's already better for her. Protect Brittany at all costs. She's been through too much. Still, some skeptics warned that dating someone outside of the Bravo bubble could cause its own complications, especially if Brittany's new romance becomes a storyline on The Valley. Jax's response. Of course, no Brittany news would be complete without a reaction from Jax Taylor. True to form, Jax has reportedly been less than thrilled about the development. While he hasn't addressed Dan by name, he did post a cryptic Instagram story with the caption, "Some people move on fast. I guess loyalty doesn't mean what it used to." Friends of Brittany, however, insist she isn't looking back. She gave Jax years of her life, a source said. Now it's her turn to be happy. She doesn't owe him anything. Could Dan appear on The Valley? Bravo fans are already speculating whether Dan might make an appearance on The Valley. Producers are said to be watching Brittany's new romance closely, though insiders caution that Dan isn't eager to step in front of the cameras. He's supportive of Brittany's career, but he's not interested in being a cast member, the insider explained. If anything, he might pop up in a background scene, but don't expect him to be chasing confessionals or stirring drama. That's not his vibe. Still, given the franchise's history of turning private relationships into public storylines, fans wouldn't be surprised if Dan eventually gets swept into the Bravo whirlwind. What's next for Brittany? For now, Brittany is keeping things light and enjoying her newfound happiness. She's not rushing into anything serious, a close friend said. She's focused on Cruz, her podcast, and rebuilding her life. But Dan makes her smile, and after everything she's endured, that's a beautiful thing. Whether this romance blossoms into something long-term or simply serves as a reminder that she can find love outside of Jax's shadow, Brittany Cartwright is stepping into a new chapter, one that promises more independence, more joy, and perhaps, finally, the peace she's been looking for. As one fan perfectly put it online, Brittany doesn't need another reality star. She needs a man who sees her worth. And maybe, just maybe, she's found him.